jobs, lack of jobs, and their property taxes. So with regards to jobs, there was an article in today's Star Ledger, I believe, that referenced a Rutgers report that said the state is not expected to reach 2007 employment levels until at least mid-2016. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree with that? Is it hard for you to predict at this point in time?
Senator, I got to see it quickly before coming over here, so I didn't get a chance to go over with, go over myself or with our staff. But we're using Treasury's numbers, and ours were pretty similar, looking, somewhere around 8.6, 8.4, 2011 and 2012. I don't know what their projection was, but we didn't get a chance to go over the detail. But look, there's no question that there's a lot of work to do, and our unemployment rate remains, too high.
Because what they're indicating here is that our economy here in New Jersey is going to take longer than most states in recovery. Any idea why that would be? Why would we be taking a little bit longer? We have a much more educated workforce, proximity to New York City. Any reason why New Jersey would be lagging behind the rest of the?
I gotta say, I think we're overregulated and overtaxed, and I think it's gonna take a long time to come out of that. We're rated consistently 50th in the nation, the worst place to do business. So I think we have a lot of work to do, and it's gonna take a long time to unwind the tangles over the last decades or so. But that's my opinion.
Okay. Well, we can't keep blaming past legislature. We could. We've all done that in the past. Legislatures and governors, Governor Corzine, and policies in the past. But I mean, our governor now has been in office. We'll be working in 18 months. What are we doing to? I mean, I know we're creating jobs, but unemployment levels are still at 9.3% here in New Jersey. It's still the highest in the nation. What do we say to our constituents when they keep saying that we're at 9.3% highest in the nation, our unemployment levels?
Yeah, I don't think we're the highest in the nation by any means anymore, but not to split hairs. I think, that the unemployment, we have to get down basically through more friendly businesses, through, whether it's a business action center, the Choose New Jersey, the EDA, a lot of different pro-business tactics that we have to use. The New Jersey has to be open for business. I said a neon light has to click on and let people know that we are anxious to bring in new companies, and I think we've been successful with Bear and with Honeywell and different companies that we are. And also, in our numbers, it's proven that the discouraged workers, which is a good sign, have re-entered the workforce at a much higher rate than the rest of the nation. We've had tens of thousands of people who are showing up in the Bureau of Labor Statistics that were discouraged workers not applying that now have come forward. And those are facts. So while unemployment ticked up a little bit, it's still down from 10% before the governor has come in, and nobody's happy with 9.3. But I do believe that it's good news that the discouraged workers are pushing this number up.
Maybe you could help us on that. The last couple of months, last 2 months, there's been an increase in jobs. Wouldn't there be a direct correlation, an increase in jobs and a decrease in the unemployment rate, or is that incorrect?
Because when you call on, there's a very large percentage of the workforce that have left the job market. So when they were doing the surveys and calling around, they say, "Are you seeking employment?" The answer would be no. They were so discouraged that they decided to go back to school, start a family, whatever the purpose may be. Now they're re-entering in masses. I think we have over 15,100 additional New Jerseyans that just come back to work. And the bottom line is, without any political spin, if more people working, the unemployment is coming down, and the discouraged workers have joined the workforce because they're feeling some optimism. And when I break New Jersey, Senator, I don't just try to blame it on a prior administration. I was using the statistics rated by a lot of the organizations that rate best place to do business throughout the country. And we are continuously. The only reason we're 49th now is because that last tax, the controversial tax, has been going back and forth, wasn't reinstituted, so they bumped us from the 50th to 49th as the worst place to do business. I'm trying to do my part with the UI tax and bring down the debt that we have in the UI fund. That'll also help bring those numbers up. But these are national surveys that rate us as the 50th worst place to do business. This isn't my ranking.